Sunil Dutt, famous Indian film actor, born as Balraj Dutt on 6 June 1929 in Jhelum in Pakistan, died on 25th May 2005 in Bandra in West Mumbai in India. Sunil Dutt said, "Easy to say, hard to do." Sunil Dutt was an Indian film actor, producer, director and politician. He was the Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports in the Manmohan Singh government in 2004 and 2005. He was a former Sheriff of Mumbai. He is the father of actor Sanjay Dutt and politician Priya Dutt. In 1968, he was honored by the Padma Shri by the Government of India. In 1984, he joined the Indian National Congress Party and was elected to the Parliament of India for 5 terms from the constituency of Mumbai Northwest. Sunil Dutt said, "Easy to say, hard to do." That's what the whole world says. Don't be a preacher, be a practitioner. And the whole world became a preacher, but not the second part, the practitioner, because when people are living in unconscious state, the consciousness, when it is lost, then it is very easy for any kind of disease to attack you, any kind of rumors to destroy you. Then you forget that you are a leader who will lead and not yield to pressure tactics. That worked out very much with the 2% barbarians who control 98% of the wealth of the world country. Why they do it, no idea, because they too are suffering. Sunil Dutt said, "Easy to say, very difficult to do." No. It is easy to say and hard to do in this present materialistic world, because everything is bookish knowledge. Can you believe? You send your children for 18 years or 22 years disconnected from you from the child time you are born. The oldest Gurukula, at least on the 18th age, they come back to their house, learning how to respect, how to carry forward the Samskriti, the culture. But at this time, the whole world, children have been taken to a gas chamber called schools and colleges in the name of education, just to serve the 2% barbarians. That created easy to say, hard to do. None of them knew it. Infosys Foundation chairperson Sudha Murthy was telling, "I was shocked. We went to top ranking colleges including Christ College. We picked up students because they have the campus interview. And after the pickup, she found out this children doesn't seems to know anything. I have to spend another 1.5 years to 2 hours to retrain them back to come to understand what they have studied and how they can put it into practice." Yes. Sunil Dutt, easy to say, hard to do. It is easy to say, yes, easy when it is bookish knowledge. It's easy to say, hard to do. Have you seen the materialistic world children and the village children? Materialistic world, mom, every time Punjabi music, full of energy. They have created a dead body in the child. Easy to say, hard to do. Nobody can do it. It is easy to say and hard to do. It is very easy to do. And there is hardly any saying, because the Samskriti of our Indian culture is from the baby child. From the baby child, the child is with the father and mother. From the baby child, nobody shouts. Yes, nobody, yes. If it is a girl child, she rushes up to the mom. She knows anything and everything about the house. including the vegetable garden, the medicinal garden, what food to go, like what we say in Japan, let thy food be thy medicine. For spring, summer, autumn, winter, they know what to cook, and that makes the body healthy. It was there in India from time immemorial, and there is nothing difficult because the child knows to do it very fast. Cooking or cleaning or washing or anything is very easy. At the same time, if it is a boy, he goes to the father into the field, climbing the tree and all is very, 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 very easy. I was in 8th standard, I think so, 8th standard. And my auntie's house is just wall to wall next door. Always my mom used to talk to the auntie. One day when mom was talking to the auntie, there was a very tall tree. I don't know what kind of fruit it was. Very tall tree, yes. And the fruits were all ripen, and I asked auntie, why you are not plucking? Who can climb up? I may jump the wall. I climb to the top. Because from childhood I like climbing the trees. I climbed the tree, I plucked, I came back the same time. Very fast. Climbing was very easy because from childhood doing. When I came down only, my mummy was scolding me. My mother told me, no shame. You just climbed up the tree, you didn't wear anything. Everything can be seen. We don't care whether who see, who what see. Climbing has become so beautiful. You just climb up, you pluck it, you come. It is very, very easy. Nobody in my childhood, I do not know when from Malaysia, when we were dumped into another place, we couldn't understand the English, the Malaysian English, what la, go la, this, and they said another kind of English, and the regional language was confusing. I do not know whether language created that much of anger and fight. Anybody says anything, I'll beat up. 99.9% I hardly got beaten back. I was only one-way traffic. Anything, everything. Morning till evening, I'm fighting in the classrooms, in the school, in the street, just fighting. Well, hardly my shirt button or something must have gone once, including the big people. I remember in one school day, some fight, the local gangsters entered the school, and there was some fight, and every time when there was fight, I was called. I went, shouted at them. When I came out, they were the headload workers union. They are the big, heavily built. I was only in the 9th standard. When I came back, attack started. They were 4 big men, and I stood and hit everyone. The whole school, the whole area was shocked. And when I joined martial arts, can you believe? Fight! I don't look where to hit, what to hit. My fight is very fast and everybody runs. And when I joined martial, they tell you, yeah, kia, pia. And I was thinking which to punch, where to punch. In fact, I lost 99% of my guts in fighting after I joined, because martial arts for me looks like a bookish knowledge, not a real fight in the street. Majority of the martial artists, I don't think they can fight in the street fighting. Yes. Easy to say, hard to do. The Samskriti of the Indian Samskriti is, there was nothing easy to say because hardly anything has been said. Everything people knew, every child knew, they know to sing. Singing comes automatically. Because from the childhood, the mom is singing, dad is singing. Bhajan is a way of life early morning. Even the mother to cook the food, the recipe, she sings the recipe and then cooks. To what time? Yes. When they're massaging, they say what to massage. When I was in Marma Chikilsa, practicing Marma Chikilsa, my Gurukul has given me that mantra. While doing the massage, we have to say the mantra. Yes, mantra has become a way of life. It's like a song. Dance happens automatically when you're doing the arati. Everybody dance for God, to melt with God. Dancing is an exercise where it is hard to do. Nobody now if you ask a child to do, no, I do not know dance is a shy off. Martial art is way of life. There is no martial art. It is just the guts to hit, and then you are there. Yes, that hard to do came only when you suppressed the child and sent them to the schools and colleges, disconnecting from the family and the family tree, and the husband and wife both work together. Even now Japanese men says, I wanted to marry a girl if she can be a housewife. And girls were shocked, housewife, because then Japanese government found out why girls are not interested. Then they created a subject called home science, not the Indian home science. That the home science is you have to go electricity bill, water bill, plumbing, painting, house construction, bonds, shares, buying property, children's marriages, education. Ooh, so many! Which the husband will be having only 10% of that idea. The woman is going 90% of the job. Early morning to night, she's involved. So many. Easy to say, hard to do. There is nothing hard. It was just a way of life in India. And where it got disconnected the moment you sent to the schools and colleges and to the offices. Yin and the yang, positive and negative only can create electricity. If man is going out, women should be at home. But then make sure the child has to be only in a particular time in the school, balanced time. He or she is to work. The books should be thrown out. They say leave your slippers and your mind outside the meditation hall. Mind also, only then you can meditate. Likewise, when the husband comes home, he should leave his office talks, office works outside the house. Leave your slippers and your mind outside out, and then enter the house only to sit with wife and children, only the family things. Likewise, the children should be taught the school bag should be an untouchable bag. It should be given outside the house, a special library, you call it, any damn thing. Let the children dump the books and the uniforms there and somebody wash it. And then they will let them clean their hands and the legs with, what do you call it? Sanitize. Let them sanitize, because it is bookish knowledge. Let them sanitize and enter the house. And when they enter the house, they shouldn't study. They will only be with the mommy and daddy trying to learn their art. But make sure daddy also comes back in time. If the office where he's working doesn't give him the time to be with the children, then cut off the office and then start your own. There are many lands are available, deep down lands are available. Why should you die without understanding Sanskrit? Sunil Dutt said, easy to say, hard to do. No. Easy to say is because of materialistic world which have made you a nobody. You are a nobody. Yes, you are hypnotized, mass hypnotism done on you. Please look into, if you are little conscious, you know that hypnotism made you to go ask for a bed. That hypnotism asked you to ask for oxygen. They say daytime trees release oxygen, no? And nighttime is carbon dioxide. Trees release, and oxygen is available under the tree outside. Forgetting that, you went as a beggar. You lived like they made you a beggar. Yes. Come out of that and look into you. Are you a master? Sunil Dutt said, easy to say, hard to do. No. Easy to say, don't be a preacher, be a practitioner. Participate in the Samskriti of the house. Early morning, get up and rush up to do your yogasana, your lighting the lamp, your bhajan with a dance, and then you can see your health is back, your Samskriti is back, your family is back, and the joint family blooms. Wow, you had the family tree to protect you. You don't live in fear. The moment family tree is not there, there is nobody to protect you. Sunil Dutt, the famous Indian film actor, said, easy to say, hard to do.